Yeah, hi guys, Snowy FX here. So yeah, all we have to do is just to have a market update for this upcoming week. As you can see, today is Sunday and August 9. Probably this will be the exact Sunday swing or market breakdown that we could do for the $0 to 5-digit money maker challenge. Now, for the first pair that I actually see that I'm interested in taking this week is GBPUAUD. As you can see, market is having this lower high, lower low, potential lower high structure for it to have a massive push to the upside. These are my confluences for this exact setup. And this is how it looks like on the weekly chart. Now, so you can see here on the weekly is having its rejection on this weekly resistance zone. As you can see here previously, it acted as support, resistance, resistance, resistance. Market has already had its retest and already have its rejection and close as a bearish pin bar candlestick, giving us an indication that there is probably a selling pressure at this area. Looking at the daily chart, this is how it looks like. Market has already break out on this consolidation zone, because previously it consolidated exactly inside this weekly resistance and daily support. Price has already have its breakout done, its retest, and already have its rejection. The only thing that we will anticipate is to wait for the market to retest or wait for the price to reach or increase back on our resistance, and probably we could look some sales. Probably this EMA indicator could also act as a resistance once the market could have its retest on our exact resistance level. This could act as a secondary resistance, pushing price back to the downside. And we'll see how this goes. Probably it could just move the price like this. Probably the price could have its retest and EMA could just push price back to the downside. So I think that is the setup for GBP AUD. Now, for the next pair is probably GBPUSD. Now, as you can see here, market has its retest on this head and shoulder pattern, probably giving us an indication that the market is already shifting from bearish to bullish and already have its retest, even close as a candlestick pin bar. As you can see, market right after it retest on this previous structure point and the neckline, market closed like a bullish pin bar, giving us an indication that there is a bullish pressure on this spot. And the only thing here is market reached this consolidation zone. So you can see once market reaches level, it consolidates. Same as here as well. So the best thing that we could do for GBPUSD is to wait for the market to break this support level and probably look for buys. Just wait for the market to actually break out inside this consolidation zone, and so that we could actually look for buys. And probably the next pair is GBPNZD, I guess, because if you look on the weekly chart, market is at a potential higher low. Probably we could actually look for buys at this specific structure because market is setting up for buys. Probably sellers are exactly defending this low price on GBPNZD. Probably look for buys once the market has its breakout on this resistance level. Because once the market could have its breakout, probably this EM indicator could also act as a support, pushing price to the upside. So we'll see how this goes and probably just be patient on waiting for those exact confirmation. And next would be, I guess, AUDNZD. The same thing, probably USD is actually getting weaker this upcoming week. And based only for our setup that we had, using only the price action that we had also. Now, if you look on the daily chart, market has its potential breakout on this consolidation zone. Consolidation means there is a resistance and a support below. So all we had is to wait for the market to break above, then we will look for buys and just be patient on waiting for the breakout, and probably we don't hesitate to execute this exact pair. Because once the market has this breakout on this potential resistance, then that will be our confirmation that the market is already shifting into bullish trend. And lastly, probably our Euro GBP. As you can see on Euro GBP, market is clearly in a bearish trend. Market creates potential lower high, lower low, potential lower highs. Therefore, market is setting up for a massive sell. This is the exact structure that we with every single day, every single trade that we actually executed. So therefore, probably this would be a day trade or a swing trade. Now, looking on the daily chart, then probably we'll just the same thing. Wait for the breakout of this daily support level or breakout of this consolidation. Then probably that will be our confirmation. So yeah, I think the first thing that could potentially happen this week, probably GBPAUD, because market is already having this rejection, and just wait for the price to actually decrease back in our resistance, so that will be our confirmation to actually sell this here. Probably the next thing would be GBPUSD. We'll just anticipate for a further confirmation, wait for the breakout of this daily resistance and breakout of this consolidation, so that we could actually execute this trade for buys. Next would be GBPNZD, the same thing as GBPUSD. Wait for the breakout of the resistance, the same thing. Probably GBP be could actually push the price up, and probably this will be the reason that it could actually broke this resistance, and don't second guess to actually execute buys for this pair. Probably lastly, or probably the last would be the last thing that could potentially happen is your GDP. I guess so, but it needs to have its breakout. The same thing on the all of the anticipation that we had on the other pairs. So all we have to do is to actually be patient on executing this trade, and probably could got another high probability set up this upcoming week. So yeah, I think that is for the week. And I want you guys to actually look out on the Telegram that I will be posting, so that you will be updated on whether, when, or what time should I be executing my trades. Probably if you actually watch this exact market breakdown, probably you could actually catch those trades that that I will be taking this upcoming week on our exact $0 to 5 digit money maker challenge. So yeah, I think that is it. Snowy FX here. Peace.